Hello everyone. This video is different. It it is different. It's just something in real life. This video probably won't get many views. It's expected. Honestly, I'm not even mad that we'll get many views. I just wanted to let it out somewhere.
Weird. In real life, the day something happened, and I know it was wrong. I know I've did mistakes, but I honestly find the thing really stupid, the punishment, and something that cut deeper. Let's get started, shall we? Um, I'll explain what happened today. Today, I went to Aldi. After school, of course. I went to Aldi and, well, did stuff. Bought two pieces of, like, how do I say it in English? But I'll say it in German. Laugenkäse. Ding. How do I say it? It's like bread with cheese, something like that. Whatever. I just bought it, two of them, ate them, and then did my mind. I walked back to the school because I had supplementary, you know, supplementary studies. And I wasn't aware of something. I wasn't aware that we weren't let out of weren't allowed to leave the school, like, after studies. If we had, like, supplementary studies after the main studies. I was not aware. I assumed basically that you, like, only aren't allowed to live in the recess. I was deeply wrong. As I came back, I honestly didn't know. I came back and I came to, like, say that I came back. Yeah. You, the teacher, we call her, let's call her C, looked at me and asked, "Where were you, Adrian?" I then said, um, I don't know. I was with a friend. I lied, and I know that's bad. I admit it. I admit I did something wrong. But I honestly thought she wouldn't like that I was to Aldi. I don't know, but I still didn't know that I, like, wasn't allowed to, like, stuff, you know? So she then says, "No, where you actually at?" I then came under pressure. It then said, "Well, I was at Aldi." She then says, she looked at me, alright, go to the principal's office and get, like, how do I say in English? I'll simply name it Verweis. Verweis is a bad thing, in my opinion. Keep in mind, yeah, whatever. I went up and everyone was looking at me, like, actually, really. I felt almost embarrassed. I don't know why. I simply stared with a calm face. I was calm in that moment, and I'm speaking truthfully. I know that experience paints me a little bit like a liar or so, but I'm currently being serious with you. I was trying to stay calm. I put my backpack somewhere and then went up. I came up and saw the miss. Like the miss that's like responsible for like, how do I say it? Yeah, like the 7th, 5th, and 6th graders. I'm currently in the 7th grade. I was like at the thing, and I came directly to her and asked, "Miss, have you been called by Frau C, by Mrs. C?" She said, "Well, yes," because she knew me. Because like I once got yelled at by her because I was running. Whatever. Yet, I talked with her and she said, and I said, "I think the person you're searching for is me." She then says, "You're right," and like, how do I say, went down to talk with Mrs. C. She talked for like 5 or 10 minutes, if I'm correct, and then Mrs. S came back. She like, I then went with her inside the library. I'm not trying to make myself seem like a victim, but I was crying. I genuinely wasn't aware that that like Pervice is quite mild compared to the others. I was afraid actually, like actual fear. Then came in the room with like tissues for me, and I took one. I blew my nose and talked with her. She says, she said, how do I say it? That I do seem like I feel guilty over that. And that I look like I won't ever do it again. Cause she isn't a bad person. And I know it. But simply weird, how do I say? When I asked with my voice shaking, I asked, "Can I get the Verweis?" She was almost confused. She looked confused. It's almost like people never directly asked for it. She said, "No, I gotta write it." I understood, and well, yeah. I wasn't really aware, because I thought Verweise were really shit. But, whatever. Simply weird. I then came down, after I talked with her. My eyes were red. Red, very red. Almost, yeah, you get what I'm saying. So I came down and yeah, I did stuff. Then, thank God, there was this guy named Maxi or whatever. He asked me, "Yo, bro, are you alright?" Yeah. I then said to him, "Yeah, I'm alright, I guess." I told him directly that I got a Verweis. His eyes widened, almost curious. He asked then, "Why?" I then said, "Because I walked Aldi, you know?" He was confused and yeah, and I talked with him for a short while. He's a really nice guy. Overall, one of the smartest people I know. And it isn't speaking emotionally. He's in he's in a special class, which like only very smart kids go in. Or yeah, I discussed with him and yeah. I then went to like the German learning thing, Ding, yeah, and stuff. Because, like, I gotta learn German, you know? And turns out, my best friend snitched on me. I'm not gonna refer him by name, but I'm gonna refer him by L. L and me were really close friends. And simply weird. I thought he wouldn't snitch. I thought we were friends. But no, turns out L L is a coward. Instead of saying that he doesn't know where I am, he took a selfish choice and said that I went to Aldi. And our colleagues also said that I went to Aldi. And it's simply so unfair, in my opinion. Simply just weird. I know posting it on YouTube isn't a great idea, but who cares? Probably won't even get so many views or stuff like that. Well, yeah. I hope my Minecraft gameplay was nice. The mod pack I'm playing is currently Hexed updated final hotfix. And yeah, I think I'll end this video here right here. See you guys later. And remember, you're never alone. You'll always have someone by your side. Thank God I had Maxi on my side, and you still have other people on your side. So, see ya. And whoever you guys are, just know you're never alone. I don't know how many times I've said it, but yeah. Bye.